Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, CWI, they just announced the ODI squad that will be touring Ireland and England. Gonna spend some time looking at the squad. Plus, we're gonna be taking a look at what Darren Sammy had to say. Plus, we are also seeing that there is a new bowling coach, Ravi Rampal, has been appointed. So we're going to talk a little bit about it. Just give a listening ear until the end and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, so I am on the CWI website and it says CWI announces squad for the West Indies ODI tours of Ireland and England. So it says Cricket West Indies today unveiled an exciting and dynamic 15-member squad for 3 one-day international matches against Ireland from May 21 to 25 and 3 against England from May 29 to June 3. It says the squad has the nucleus of players who were successful during the home series wins against England and Bangladesh to end 2024. The highly anticipated tour will be the first one of this year for the limited overs team and provides an opportunity for CWI to focus on building its ODI team ahead of the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup in 2027. Let me just go through this squad real quick and then we'll take a look at what Darren Sammy had to say and then we'll go back to the squad again. So let me not keep you waiting any longer. So the squad: Shea Hope, captain; Joel Andrew, Casey Carty, Raston Chase, Matthew Ford, Justin Graves, Amir Jangu, Alzari Joseph, Brandon King, Evan Lewis, Goody Kishmoti, Sheffield Rutherford, Jaden Seals, Romario Shepherd, right? Those are the players that are set to represent us in that ODI squad. This is the first time I am looking at it, that I am reading it. I cannot say whether or not, as yet, whether or not any mention was made of other players. So this is the first that I am looking at the squad. All right, so we're going to come back to the squad. Now that you can, think about the squad in the meantime, we're going to come back to it. So head coach Darren Sammy welcomed the opportunity to build on recent momentum. So this is Darren Sammy now, and I quote, "These matches form a critical component towards the 2027 World Cup, and there are signs of the team building consistency following the series sweep against Bangladesh and the win over England late last year." He went on to say, "We expect the conditions to be challenging, but we are creating a culture and mindset with which emphasize playing the brand of cricket that is taking us closer to some of our overall objectives." End quote. Let me look at the rest of the article. So the article goes on and it says, CWI also announced changes to the coaching staff for the tour. Right, they say for the tour. Don't know if they will continue, but for the tour. Former West Indies fast bowler and 2012 World Cup champion Ravi Rampal will be the team's bowling coach. Right, Ravi Rampal will be the team's bowling coach, replacing James Franklin. CWI will also utilize the services of former Ireland all-rounder Kevin O'Brien as part of the coaching staff during the Ireland leg of the tour. Right, that is what they're saying. Let's look at it again now, my people. So once again, let's zoom in on the squad. So Shea Hope, captain, expected, right? Joel Andrew, happy to see him there. We all believe that even if they don't play him in all the games or put him in straight away, we believe that he needs to be around the team. And we understand that, it's not easy to just say you're going to bring youngsters just to have them around the team. We know that there are a lot of stuff behind that. They have a lot of stuff behind that in terms of having to pay this and pay that for additional players. But I will put my head out and say, listen, I doubt this is a case where he's just tagging along for the experience. The work that he has done, he has shown that, we should trust him. We should trust him and give him that opportunity, right? Casey Carty, as we know, has been apart for a little while. Raston Chase, the dependable man that they seem to be bringing back in. I even see where some people say that he needs to be the test captain, right? But he's here in that. Matthew Ford, obviously, he's one of the better all-rounders that we have coming up. He has proven his worth before in the T20 and format, and also, in the 50 over format. Justin Graves seems to be an all-rounder that Sammy will be working with. I'm expecting to see a lot of him during the in red ball. Now that Sammy is coaching, I'm expecting to see a lot of him there. You understand? Amir Django, as we know, a talented player, recently made his debut, right? Alzari Joseph, the seasoned campaigner. Shamar Joseph, I remember Darren Sammy saying that he cannot wait to get his hand on Shamar Joseph, right? Brandon King. Evan Lewis, as you can realize, is back, right? Evan Lewis in the squad. Sammy believes in Evan Lewis. He knows that he's one of the better openers we have in the Caribbean, right? We're hoping that these two tours, of Ireland and England, we're hoping that, he will regain his form. He will score some runs, because we don't have a lot of time to really put in. We don't have, we're still looking for the best opening options. I think Brandon King has established himself right now. When he's fit, I've always said a fit and informed Evan Lewis is better than every other opener that we have. But he hasn't really fired a lot of late. So that's why I'm hoping that he will light a spark over there. Sheffield Rutherford, who I personally believe need to be given additional responsibility. Once we can get him fully committed and get him playing more cricket, get him playing more international cricket, I want him to be one of them leaders in the squad. You understand? Goody Kishmoti, as we know, the spinner there. Jaden Seals, happy to see Jaden Seals there. Romario Shepherd. We saw Romario Shepherd a couple days ago doing his thing in the IPL. So these are players that, they are looking forward to working with. As you can see, Alec Arthanes, who has been around the ODI squad for a little while, he didn't make it in to this one. So it's very, very interesting, my people. Very interesting. Now, let me take a look at some of the other rules. I just wanted to send this out, the squad. We will definitely have another time where we go through it, right? Assistant batting coach, Floyd Reefer. Assistant coach, bowling, Ravi Rampal. Assistant coach, where fielding is concerned, Ryan Griffith, right? So those are the players that will be working with the team. So yeah, very, very interesting, my people. We're gonna continue to monitor this. You understand? It's gonna be very interesting. Let me see the date again. Make 15. Yeah. So from May 21 to 25, you understand? May 21 to 25, and then the one against England from May 29 to June 3rd. So happy to see that, the white ball team is about to go back out there. We finished off 2024 okay. So let me know your thoughts, my people. I know there are a lot of names that people will be asking about, but we don't know who is available and who is not available. You understand? I can't give you what is not here. I know, as you can hear, I read everything there. No mention was made of other players, whether they are available or unavailable. Just giving it to you as is here. Big up.